really nice and polite.
How are we? All right.
Hairy,
Good.
small, slightly baboony.
So it's just us four tonight.
Is it?
We could have played Night and Day, couldn't we?
Yeah.
We could have. To be fair, I was half expecting that we would play Night and Day.
We still
So I was
could
surprised when you said.
If you, I mean, I'm happy to do it.
I'd have a lot of faffing about to do though. That's the
Oh,
problem.
don't worry then, mate. Don't worry then.
Yeah.
Don't want to back to extra. You know what I mean?
I don't. I very rarely do.
I don't.
I'm going to have
either.
one more attempt at trying to fix me fan. Basically, kick it. If it doesn't work, I shall go to be melting.
Oh, Aircon, I love you.
I have mine under the desk.
It's actually pleasantly cool in here.
I stole mine from Drage. Seems he's out.
It'd be rude not to.
Exactly.
When we were students, our next door neighbours were, our mates, and I found out that for ages, Paul Davis, the little monkey man next door, had opened up a hole in the wall in the loft between our two houses and regularly came in to steal my PlayStation. No, it was a Super Nintendo at the time. It's like, what a twat.
Strangely, I've heard a few stories like that.
Yeah. But it's scary to think that some bellend from Devon can just get into your house whenever it wants.
He was a very clever fellow, that Paul was.
He was immensely clever. Also completely nuts.
Yeah, some of his stories over at the Young Farmers Club always used to entertain me.
He's the only person I know.
Yeah, Young Farmers is very entertaining.
Yeah.
Very off topic, Dave. Going back to the savoury conversation and conversation whenever we last played, I have the Hairy Biker's Best Pie book. You are welcome to borrow if you want to make pies.
Okay.
Pies are great.
Do like a pie,
especially steak and mushroom pie. Oh.
I see. I like a fish pie, Mark, but I know you don't.
Yeah, no, that's not even a proper pie in my book. It's got to have. I mean, I don't classify shepherd's pie is not a pie. It's mince and mash, which is great. I'm happy with that. It's nice. It's not a pie though, is it?
What do you call
Pies of crust, mince and mash with a bit of cheese.
So you don't call it shepherd's pie?
Well, I do, but I don't consider it to be a pie. In my own self, I'm aware of the non-pie nature of the dish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, let's carry on because we can cover some distance on Avernus tonight, then, can't we? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Tinker out of the equation. We'll say that during that fight, he's had some kind of mechanical defect or something. So we'll just remove him from the equation.
He might have to go through a poo, because I imagine it'd take a long time for a mechanical unit.
I've with the left phalange.
Yeah, I should imagine they go like birds. It just all melts into one, and a flap opens, it squirts out. Job done.
Oh.
I really must stop running with your conversation starters, Mark. Go on then. Let's play the Mark game before we start.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hit it.
I'll have sausage tonight.
Sausage. That's what she said.
On a very similar front, I'm going to go with pork.
Okay.
What do we get if he says pork sausage? Highly unlikely.
Oh, I mean that's that's a. They don't do +5 Holy Avengers anymore. The staff of the Magi. That's some high level stuff. I thought, it's a shame we couldn't play Night and Day tonight because it would have been nice to carry that on. But if we can get through this bit, we've still got a bit to do. If you recall, you're in the wreckage of a flying citadel to try and find these adamantine rods. You've
I'm
just
about to start a fight.
yeah. Well, you've just scared the Vrock off, haven't you? So
Yeah, if I remember rightly, I did nothing but sit here all night, just spinning around on my chair.
oh mate, yeah. I know. I was saying to Mark, I went to visit Mark the other day because they've each got this stun. It's once per day, and I thought, shall I use them all? And I thought that's horrible. You know, what if one of them, Mephiston, gets stunned over and over again? But I thought, no, that's I want to test 5e. I want to test what it can and can't do. So you did well.
We didn't die.
You didn't die. No, he came back and he's gone again.
He's probably realised he doesn't have a drink or something.
I think he's just carried that in that day.
I don't know. So I changed the subject to Magic the Gathering then. Are you not up for it, Sammy? Yeah.
Can't afford such a luxurious tabletop game.
Like that. I had to go and knead my meatballs, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So you just there's 2 rocks remaining. Well, there were 3, but you managed to snipe one down before it managed to descend, and then you'd sort of healed up, and that's where we left it. So what do you guys want to do?
I've still got the opening map, Dave. Is that correct?
You can change it yourself, Mark.
I don't know how. I never even knew I could.
Well, if you go to the top right hand corner, you see where it says select map.
Oh.
All of the maps that are
Select map.
available to you are all on there.
Oh, aye. It's got little things.
Yep.
Yeah. That's ease.
So,
We need to know which way we're going then, don't we?
so if I remember, I was looking to go this way.
That way, yeah. So,
yeah. And then the rock descended.
Yes, that's right. So as we finish the fight and you've healed up, you now have more time to take in the area around you. Here, you can see this chamber contains a stripped down metal console with several rusty pipes that extend from floor to ceiling. One of the pipes has a 2-foot-long gash in it. That's on the north wall. And there is a further passageway down there to the south.
Shall we go down that one then?
Yeah. I mean, if I was to look at this pipe, can I guess what possibly made the gash? Would it have been the rock? Or could it have been something else?
Well, as you look up the pipe, let's roll initiative. Come on.
Every time we keep saying the rock, I keep picturing the rock.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, the people's champ. Sorry.
He is.
Flying down
The most electrifying move in sports entertainment.
So just as I was writing pipe with gash, it's now turned into gay shit. Pipe with gay shit.
Yeah. This is my real initiative. 17. Right, okay.
Oh dear. We're doing poorly here, Mephiston.
Right. So from the pipe, small. You've seen them before. Sturges, small bird-like creatures, insectoid type creatures with a long snout for blood sucking. Yeah. They flutter out en masse. So this is going to be really awkward. So the first one is going to move within reach of Nusgrund.
Right. Here we go. I assume I'm still raging from the other fight, Dave.
You healed up, mate. Yeah, you healed up. Yeah.
Okay, let me just deactivate that. Because I've only got one left, so I'm not using it.
Well, you could have had a short rest before the last one.
Oh, in which case, I'll leave it ticked off, and I'll rage. I'd like to rage, but that'll be on my go. So, as it stands, I'm gonna have to take it off and on again.
I'm gonna just
Cheers.
heal up Grizz as we're going.
So actions. 19.
19 hits.
17 damage.
Cracky, how does it die?
That'll be a straightforward cut it straight in half and just watch its little splatty bit splat.
Okay. Right, let me just
What's
try
that
and
done?
grab. So this one is going to go the opposite direction. And it's going to have an attack on Zorchar with its proboscis. That's going to be 20 to hit Zorchar.
Take it.
Yeah, so that's going to be 9 points of piercing damage. So it's attached to you. So it descends, flaps around, attaches to your shoulder at the back, and plunges its proboscis into you. So if I give that a symbol, let's give it. I'm going to give it the sort of paralysis of a symbol. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, this could be a bad round for you, Sammy. 8's going to go to there and repeat the process. So that's going to be 19 to hit, which is a further 6 hit points of damage. Next one is Sturge number 2.
You said number 2.
I did say number 2. Let's go. That's a natural 1. Sturge number 4. So much clicking. They're just swarming. All you guys see, you can hardly see Zorchar now with these creatures swarming around. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Aye.
I've rolled incredibly
Use
poorly. Yeah, you can. Go on. What does parry
I would
do?
like to use. If I am holding a finesse weapon, and would it be classed as a melee attack?
It is a melee attack, yeah.
Yeah. I can take a reaction to add 4 to the AC, which I know it's not going to miss because it will still hit. But I retain this bonus until the start of my next turn.
Okay, yeah. So you take 5 points of damage. That's the lowest damage I've done, and it was a crit. So he's attached as well. Sturge 6 is in a flanking position, so is the one that's latched to you first. Another one, as you spin round, tries to bite you. Does so with a 21. Hits by 1, doesn't it? That's only 4 points of damage. He's attached. This is going to be a bad round for you next time, if this isn't bad enough already. Sturge number 3 is going to go into a flanking position again. Which is 15 to hit. Wait, one's missed. So he's not attached. Nuzgron, do you take your first turn?
Sturge, right. I'll rage.
Yep.
Move. Attack Sturge 9.
Okay.
Fuck it, reckless.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
That's a 31 to hit.
That's so dead. Go on, Mark.
Damage is
nice. next attack, or are you using your...
Is it still alive?
No, it's not, mate, no.
I'm going to cleave into Sturge 8.
Yeah. 26 hits.
Damage. 23.
It's another one dead.
Second, next attack, Sturge number 3.
Yes, gotcha.
Okay. Actions, attack.
Oh, hold on. That's
Advantage.
not great view, is it? There we go.
25.
Yeah, hits.
Maximum damage.
Nice.
That should be 3. Is that 3 dead?
That's 3 dead, mate. How does that one die?
Well, that's going to be, all of them are going to swing, broad swing of the thing and just angle it to just nick little bits off them. All,
nice. Yeah, well, some of them were attached to Zolchar, so you've taken them down. So Sturge number 5 is going to fly into that position. That potentially means that some of them haven't been added to the initiative. So you know what? I'll say that they fly out the second turn. So I'll just have 5s go. I am going to put him into a flank. You know what? He's going to attack Nuzgrund because he can. Is 22
Advantage.
to hit? No, it's 22. Just to see if he crits. No, he doesn't. So it's 22 to hit. Thank you, Mark. It's only 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, it's only 2.
Just take us to Zorchar. Is the noise Zorchar makes.
Zorchar is haste and stuff. He will attack with the short sword.
Okay, which one?
Short sword.
Yeah, which Sturge?
Oh, sorry. He's going to go for Sturge number 4, please.
Okay.
And that was a dirty 20.
Hits. Six is enough to kill it.
Yeah! And then bonus action. I would like to attack with my dagger I'm going to go for Sturge 2.
Okay.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
That's a
misses.
natural 1.
Yeah, that misses. Anything else?
Yeah, move the fuck away.
Okay. So this one's attached to you, so it will be. It's attached to you, so it's moving with you.
Okay.
And Sturge 2 and Sturge 5 are going to get opportunity attacks.
That's fine.
Okay. So Sturge 2 rolls 14.
Miss.
Yeah. And the other one rolls a 9, so they both miss. That takes us...
I'll run that like the wasp.
Yeah. Well, everyone can see one's still attached to your back as you're trying to spin rounds as Mephiston takes his turn.
Dave, there might be another one alive because I realised when I did my cleave attack, I had 14. Oh, it should have been 2 to the damage. So it actually took 12 less than it actually took.
I think you'll be all right. I still think you'll kill it, Mark.
Oh. I've just remembered that, so sorry.
Oh, I have not had Grizz either. Terrible.
I tell you what, Dave. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire from here in a diagonal motion up to there.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do then, Lewis, is I'll kill all of those 4 up there, because even if they make the saving throw, they're not going to survive a wall of fire. It's as simple as. It's very hot next to Nosgrond.
I'm going to move.
Anything else that I can do? No, there's not. That's my turn.
Okay. That's all them taken care of. So that takes us to Nosgrond. All you can see now is one still on Zorchar.
I'll move over to Zorchar. Solid reckless, why not?
Okay.
23.
Yeah, it can't survive.
23.
They have 5 hit points. What I'm going to do now is remove you from combat and tell you that from above, this, if you remember, the sort of structure that you're in is riddled with holes. There's rust holes everywhere. There's damage holes everywhere. Would everyone make a perception check for me, please?
Perception. No, I'm going to roll a natural 1.
Okay. I'm just going to the log. So let me do it for Grizz as well. Perception. Oh, he's got, bloody hell, Grizz has got +9 to his perception.
Whoa!
Yeah. So it's only Nosgrond that doesn't see. As Nosgrond spins back towards you, above, through one of these rusty holes, you see this another insectoid face appear, but this one is huge. The face itself is as big as Nosgrond. As a creature pokes his head through as we roll initiative again.
Jesus.
Well,
okay, I am going to remember to roll for Grizz this time as well. So we're skipping your turn, Mark, because you didn't roll your perception, which means the Remora
I did roll it.
You did, but you didn't pass his stealth.
He didn't pass.
The Remora gets his attack. These things are fucking nasty. So he's going to try and chomp down on Nosgrond. He's going to roll a natural 20.
Missed. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. You are still raging, fortunately.
Yeah.
So the piercing damage is 32.
So that's for 16.
Okay, and you're going to take, I think, if I remember the rules, this is a slightly different variation, so it is actually necrotic damage. Yeah, and 35 necrotic damage. So you have...
I'm not very well now.
No, you have the grappled condition and the restrained condition. And then as a bonus action, it's going to swallow you. This might go in your favour, Mark. This is a strength saving throw. Right, so grappled, restrained, nice one. So I believe it fails. Let me just read through it again. Yeah, so it's attempted to swallow you. You can see its mandibles have clamped round Nosgrond, holding him still as the rest of its bulk tries to engulf him. But Nosgrond moves out of the way.
Yeah, you bet it.
Right, so at the end of each of the Remoras' turn, each creature within a 5-foot emanation, but you are going to take an extra 16 points of necrotic damage as the sort of necrotic evil waves from this thing cascading down on you. that takes us to Mephiston.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to step here for now, and I'm going to cast Bless on me, Nuzzy, and Zorcha.
Okay. Any bonuses?
Thank you all.
No, my only bonuses I've got at the moment are all spells.
Okay. Zorcha, so you're blessed. You get an extra D4 to your attacks and saving throws. That might come in very handy.
Yeah. Zorcha is, first of all, going to go for 10, 15, 20. He's going to try and hide in this little alcove first.
Oh,
There.
for a healing potion. Didn't think I
So,
had any.
I will
so this is bonus action, yeah?
roll. Yep, bonus action, hide. 30.
Oh,
Yeah,
now that's rubbish.
its passive perception is considerably less than 30, Sammy.
Taking out my short bow.
Yeah.
I will roll with advantage.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
25.
25 damages. Just check it.
I should have just rolled 66. And then. Oh! Sneaky sneak.
So 29? 29?
29.
Damage 29. Nice. Anything else? Any more movement?
Nope, I'm staying where I am.
Okay. Grizz will also back off. He is going to feature trait. He's got a wild shape left, and he gets 1 for long rest. So I'm gonna hold that. I'm just gonna heal. In fact, he will cast Healing Word. He will step up to Nuzgron on Healing Word and then step back. So he's got plenty of slots left. Let's go with 3rd level Cure Wounds. How's 36, Mark?
Oh, that's quite sexy.
Yeah, as you take your turn, so you're grappled and restrained.
Right, so let me think.
So you can, as always, you have an action to escape if you wish.
Okie dokie. Right,
so he's grappling you. So
I was on 35, and you did. How much healing did you do there, Dave? Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. 36. Heal. Yeah. Right, that's that sorted. I'm on 72. Bit better than 35. Is it me?
Yes, mate, yeah.
I was taking breaks. I need to try and get out of the. So, what saving throw do I have to make?
It would be for you. It would be an athletics.
Athletics advantage I've got, which is nice. 15.
It's not enough, mate.
Tatters.
Yeah.
Do I get to add something to it?
You do.
Is that a D4?
Yeah.
Is it worth doing, Dave?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's roll a D4. Come on, son. Come on, son. All is forgiven. Yeah.
Which is exactly what you needed to escape. So you're free from its grasp.
All right. Bonus action. I'm going to take the healing potion that I have.
Okay.
I can't remember how many. What's the healing potions thing? Is it 3d4 or something?
2d4 plus 2 if it's a normal healing potion.
Normal healing potion.
Okay. So the Remoraz is going to try and bite you again
5, 6, 7. Okie doke. 7. Is that really all I got? 7 from a healing. That's rubbish.
It's a bog standard healing potion, Mark. It's 17 to hit you on its second attack.
That's exactly what it needed.
Yeah. So that's going to be piercing damage.
Can I subtract something from it? From his
No,
roll?
no, I
Oh,
don't think you
not
can.
that one.
14 points of piercing damage and 17 necrotic damage. If the target, so you're grappled and
20.
restrained again. So it's bonus
Oh, yeah.
action. It's going to try and swallow you. So it's a strength saving throw, which you get D4 onto this time. Don't need the
Hope
D4.
I've done it already.
You have, so it doesn't strike. So it's gone through the same process. You're grappled and restrained, but he hasn't
How much
swallowed you.
damage? Did I take a bit from the waves of unpleasantness?
Oh, yeah. Nice one. Waves of unpleasantness is going to be, that's quite high as well, 21. Okay, Mephiston.
I'm going to move that here.
Yeah.
You know what? Can I have... Actually, no, I'm going to cast Bane on him.
Okay. I want to say wisdom save.
I'm just checking for it. I'm finding it now. One action. It's charisma.
Charisma. Okay. He rolls -1.
Yeah.
He has
Bane.
Bane. He is Bane. Have I got? I don't know if I've got a Bane. I'll put Bless on him. It's, in fact, I've got a Bless button. So you. Oh, wait a minute. So you're no longer concentrating on Bless.
That's all right.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably get minuses.
Any bonus action?
No, again, nothing really more I can do.
Okay. Takes us to Zorchar.
I am going to stick my head out and go again with the short bow, which I get advantage on, don't I? Because
You were
there's actually two
hiding.
people within 5 feet.
No, you only get advantage if you're from a hiding position and you use your bonus action before you shot last time, so you'd have to hide again. You get to use your sneak attack if you've got a friend within 5 feet.
Ah,
Well, then I will hide.
Yeah, sure. Then you get advantage.
Yeah. Oh, 21. Poor Dave, he's just melting away.
You can see the steam coming off him, look.
About to resort
25,
to this.
Mr. DM.
how fresh is it? There's steam coming off of it. Little kids are running away from it.
25 hits.
5, 6, so 66 plus 4.
So hot.
24, please, Dave.
Okay. And your bow damage itself.
Yeah, so that was 1d6 plus 4.
Sorry, got you. Oh,
So
brilliant, well done.
I did the sneak attack as well, so it's 66.
Wicked. 24.
Whoa.
Another solid hit. Anything else?
No. I'm going to stay where I am.
So, Grizz, being the good chap that he is, he's going to heal again. I do spend a lot of time healing in my games, don't I?
Well,
And Nuzgron can have 41 hit points from another level 3 cure wounds as Nuzgron takes a turn.
right, action, saving throw. I don't get any pluses though.
You have not escaped.
Okay,
Dun, dun, dun.
that's it then.
Okay.
Another exciting turn.
Yeah. So it can just swallow you again. What it will do as an action, it'll try and bite Mephiston first. That's going to be 29 to hit you.
That's going to hit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. These things are nasty. So you're going to take 15 piercing damage. And 40 necrotic. And you are all 14. You're also swallowed. So you need to make a strength saving throw. 14. You're gulped down. Did you fail this as well, Mark? Or you?
No.
You
Oh,
passed
no, I
this, didn't
didn't. No, I don't know. No, I failed. I got 18. Oh, no, that was to break out. You haven't done it to me yet.
Yeah. So, as it clamps down on Mephiston, he's totally engulfed. So it gets rid of the grapple condition, but you're still restrained. So this is more damage as well, dude. So you take 12 acid damage and 12 necrotic damage. So that's 24 more damage, and you're completely obscured. You're swallowed by this thing.
Would you let me do the damage reduction thing?
Not for this bit, mate, because he's been swallowed now.
Okay.
Do you have to be able to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's intestinal juices doing its damage. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a nature check for Grizz.
Oh.
It's not high enough, no. So on this turn, Grizz can't give you any information. Mephiston, so you're inside this creature. Let me have a look to see what you can do. I mean, you're blinded and restrained. You have total cover. What do you want Mephiston to do?
Ball.
Oh, and you need to make a concentration check. Make a
advantage anyway with that because I'm
okay. Go for it. Because this is a high
22.
It's a natural 20. So we'll say that you've kept hold of Bane.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw, please?
Sure. 15.
Oh, passes.
What was that for?
I was going to suggest him.
Seriously, Dave.
Oh, hang on. He needs to take a D4 off that. He's baned.
Nice. -1, 14.
Oh, still passes. Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do.
Okay. It's a tough fight. This is Orchard's turn.
A little bit of weed comes out. I'm going to stay where I am, use steady aim.
Yeah.
Give myself an advantage.
Yeah.
With the short bow. $26.
Nice.
6 hits. You damage it.
$19
23.
plus 4, 3.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah.
I don't think you can. Steady aim, you can't move, and it's a bonus action as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So Grizz is going to attack this turn because he can't see Mephiston.
Give me some pasty, Grizz.
He's going to try, mate. He's going to try. So he's... You know what? He's going to try a guiding bolt because that always goes well.
No!
Come on, Grizz. It was 12 to hit.
He's missed.
It was on. He rolled a 3. It was on 16, and then it just nudged over as D&D Beyond likes to do. He's missed.
Yeah, it's a guiding bolt, mate.
So that takes us to Nuzgron now. You can see there's a mass inside this Remoraz struggling around. and there's a Nuzgron shaped hole next to it where it could swallow you.
Right, I'm going to try and get away from it again.
Okay. It's poor Lewis. It's 2 games in a row.
Oh no! Sorry, it's the right game for that. Oh, I've just used I've used my Lulu up. Bollocks. 20.
20. You're out.
Yay!
Anything else?
Is there anything else? I'm just going to check. Is there anything groovy I can do? Look, I've got to use my bonus action to maintain rage.
Yeah.
It didn't. Oh no, it damaged me, so I don't.
Good.
Primal. What's it? I was wondering if it's anything that lets me do funky things when I'm stomping and singing, but it doesn't look like it. So now I'm gonna be done. Yeah.
So from a creature inside it. Okay. So the Remorous' turn. It's going to try and bite Nuzgron again, which this time is 19 minus D4.
Minus a D4. Come on,
Come on, roll high. 19 minus 2, 17.
Minus 4.
Minus 2. Minus D4.
Oh,
so it's 2. So it's rolled.
Hang on, who rolled the D4? I've just rolled a D4.
Well, I rolled it. But if you know what, I'll take yours then, Mark. So it's missed.
Oh, so I'm aware that it's you now. I won't do it.
Okay. Again. Yeah. No, that's cool. So Mephiston, you're still blinded and restrained inside this thing. It's just blinded. His total color takes at the start. Right. So you take this first.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take 9 acid and 13 necrotic.
Oh. What's that, 21?
22.
I need to fight some falafel, so I'll return forthwith.
That's you down, isn't it?
I'm down.
Oh, okay. Ooh, this took a turn. Zorchar, you can see the mass inside has now stopped struggling.
Even more wee comes out.
Yeah. Oh, Lewis.
I assume I can't do the awesome run up, cut open the belly and run away.
We can apply some major minuses to that. You can try. It's going to be really difficult to do. So you've got the movement. It would be a normal attack.
15, 20.
So you'd have to position yourself there.
I'm going to have to try and do something.
Okay.
No, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try and slice up in his belly with my short sword.
Okay. Let me just check. Okay. Right. You try and hit then. Roll to hit.
$22.
Hold up. That's the exact number I'd worked out. I was giving him total cover, so I gave him 5 extra AC. So you've hit with a 22. Roll your damage.
I get my sneak attack anyway.
You do.
Badum. Plus 4, 23.
23. So you managed to slice, as you do, it's an expert cut. You go across, and you can see this arm dangle down as Mephiston's arm slithers out of its belly. Anything else for Zorchar?
I assume I can't even use my bonus action to try and grab him, can I?
Yeah, if you wanted to. So if you make I'm going to make it a competition roll. Ooh, that's rough. You know what? It's going to be difficult to do, but it would be another athletics roll if you wanted to do it.
Squeeze me baking powder, indeed.
Empty, dirty.
Hold up.
Oh.
You've managed it. Mephiston slithers out like a newborn warlock on the belly of this thing. And Mark, I forgot to give you aura damage. You took 12 damage from its
Anus.
Unholy anus. So Grismore now can heal, just cast Cure Wounds.
I
He's
would have
gonna
had to
go.
use my bonus action. I've just double checked. Rage has changed slightly. It's taking damage doesn't count anymore. But
Okay.
so yeah, just for future.
Okay. I'm gonna
Checked it.
hit you with a level 2. He's running out of resources. So Mephiston, it's only 14. 14 hit points though, Lewis. So there's no death saving throws for you, which means Nuzgron gets a turn.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be good. Right, I'm going to go. In fact, do I have to go reckless, or I'm a counter? Can I move to flanking? Can I move to a flanking
No,
position?
he's kind of up against the wall that you can't get around him.
Okay, reckless.
Okay.
He's going to kill me if he hits me, but he's probably going to hit me anyway, so I don't give a shit. Go. Actions. So here we go with advantage. First attack.
20 hits.
Damage. 17.
17. Second attack.
29.
29 hits.
Damage. 22.
Yeah.
And pole strike.
Yeah.
I've got it here. It's me bonus action. It's in me bonus action. That's it. Right. Here we go. One, two, one.
Another hit.
15 damage.
15 damage. It's looking ropey. It's still up though. Anything else from you?
No, I've used me backshine bonus, so now I'm done.
Okay. After that barrage, he's got no other option than to attack Grizz. She's going to be advantage. Grizz, Nuzgrond.
Me? I was going to say, I think I deserve the slap here.
You do.
If he's going to be slapping anyone.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, I'm down then.
Yeah, it's possible. This we can halve, so that's 29 piercing.
So 14.
Yeah. This is going to be nasty.
I'll get an opportunity attack as well for my sentinel feat.
Tidy. 33 necrotic.
Oh, I'm still up. But there's another one, isn't there? Don't I have
There's
to take
the
another
aura
thing?
afterwards, and you all take this.
So that's going to be. What's the aura?
Hold up, because it's the end of his turn, so Lou goes first.
24 hit.
24 hits.
Come on, Lewis, kick its arse.
That's 7 points of damage for the opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, it's still up. So everyone next to it, which is everyone other than Grizz, takes 15 necrotic damage. Oh, Mephiston's. These things are ace. I'm really enjoying this. So, death saving throw, please, Lewis. Got it. Zorcha.
Assuming I am still holding on to Mephiston,
Yeah.
can I try and drag him away?
Yeah. I will allow you to do that. What I'm going to say to you, Sammy, is if you wanted to drag him in either of these two squares, it would take considerable effort to do so.
I'd say try and kill the thing. It's not looking very well. If we can kill it, this go.
I don't know if I'll be able to, but I can give it a whirl.
That's the spirit.
I'm on 1. I didn't even have to use my racial. I was actually on 1.
So, if I'm not moving, I'm going to use... Can I use... Me. Yeah, I'm going to use steady aim because it doesn't say it's ranged. Smack it with my short sword.
Okay.
With advantage. 25.
25 hits.
Giggity.
66.
Come on now, let's see some. Yeah, that's a
29
chunk.
plus 4, that is 33. And then I'm going to swing round with my dagger. Dagger.
So, if you recall, now that you've mentioned your dagger, you've got 2 weapon proficiencies. You've got Vex and Nick. So you've now hit with Vex, which gives you advantage. And Nick means that you can attack for free.
Yeah, you don't have to use your bonus action.
And you've already used your bonus action, so you don't need your bonus action to do with this. So,
which is nice.
Oh, I'm just going to smack it with advantage.
Advantage with your dagger, yeah.
Ace. Sorry.
24.
24 hits.
That's...
Oh, is this going to be sneak attack again as well?
4.
Oh, no.
No, you can only do it once a round.
Oh,
And
gutted.
then plus 5, please, Dave.
Plus 5. It was on 2, Sammy. How would you like the Remoras to die?
So as I let go of Lewis and I let go of Mephiston, and I'm just going to bring my short sword up and I'm just going to just graze its jugular and it's just going to go.
Okay.
Blech.
Nice. So
Sweet.
Grizz is
Bring
going
it
to
down with the dagger.
Yeah. Grizz is going to try and stabilise. He hasn't got spare the die. Has anyone got spare the die?
Nope.
Me.
No. Grizz is going to try and do it mechanically on his... So he rolls a natural 1.
No.
There's nothing I can do.
So
Absolutely nothing.
that's... Hold up, because
Has
that's...
Mephiston got any healing potions on him?
I think I have.
Yes, can I search his person?
Okay.
Investigation. 15.
Yeah, no, you can. He's not moving. I mean, you can. What we're nicking off you, Lewis?
I've got a potion of healing.
Okay, you roll it then, Lou. 2d4 plus 2, and you're no longer blinking.
Oh, just 7.
7. Okay, so you're now covered in gore and ichor and blood, and the patches of you still melting. And
you don't look very well, lad.
What do you want to do?
Look around. Is there anything else that's going to jump out at me?
You can have another investigation check if you wish.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Oh dear. 9.
Nothing obvious. There's certainly nothing moving. There's the occasional spark from the doors, from the frame.
I'll see. I could ask my ancestors if it'd be safe to take a short rest.
Oops, I've killed Lewis.
No, well,
It's not a reasonable suggestion, huh?
I will cast a ritual cast because that's all he can do. Augury.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, so
yeah.
wheel, it comes back as, yeah, this is a very good idea. If you make a camp, possibly somewhere not near the Remoras.
Yeah, let's move away from the Remoras. Well, what I'll do, Dave, is I'll sort of, if I can, is there anything where we could just sort of, objects we could just place as a sort of pseudo camouflage, or at least make the camp easy to defend if anything attacks us?
Yeah, you're probably best in this room out of all of it if you sort of hunker into the corner.
Yeah.
What I'll, yeah. So if you all move into there,
Yeah.
and hunker down for an hour and patch yourself up, you can spend your hit dice for.
So I'm gonna get features and traits. No, it's actually it's limited use. I'm gonna get a rage back. Yeah. Do I get the spells back? Do I get my spell back? What is it? No. Is it long rest? Short rest. Wicked. I can do that again.
On my dice, Dom.
So let's see
Cool.
about hit dice. Short rest. Oh, I've got loads. I'm gonna reset. Oh no, it doesn't matter.
I feel like you just tested new creatures out on us, Dave, to see how they play.
It does. A lot of my
no,
sessions are running that way. Night and day. It's basically I'm building a combat just to test out what I can and can't throw against you. And as I've said before, 5e is very well balanced. It tends to you tend to get your asses handed to you until you stabilise, and then jump back into it. It's a nice system. Okay, so I'm gonna move you forwards. So round the corner now, just round here, you can see four doors that seem to be still sealed. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have a perception check just to see if you can hear anything behind, if you wish.
All of us.
Yeah, sure.
Perception. Mine's wank.
Do one for Grizz as well. Grizz has rolled 21. So there's no sounds from the other side. So we'll open one of the doors. Behind the door, it looks like a closet, but there's a miniature console and a chair bolted to the floor. You very much get the impression that infernal creatures, possibly the size of imps or smaller, would have some form of function inside. I'll open the door up for you and fill the map out. I like a full map. But each door is the same, and there's nowhere else to go. I am going to remind you that above you, still flying around, are 2 of these rocks.
Yeah, they've only got one. Oh no, I don't know that. I'll be quiet.
I mean, describing these chairs and the console, does it look like it could potentially be a torture device?
Have an intelligence check for me, Sammy.
I'll pop a wet one. Shut up.
You're not sure. You don't think so, because there's sort of no bloodstains, no scorch marks as demons die or as devils die, or ick or as demons die. Yeah, you're not entirely sure of their purpose, but they are empty.
Does it continue to go to the south? Sorry, Mr. DM, or is that the edge?
That's the edge, yeah. So there you can see out over the Avernal Wasteland.
Good.
And if I can very delicately remove some of that for you. Yeah, so if we do it with Nuzzy, it just looks out now. And that is, don't think you're 80 feet up. That's 80 feet down to the Avernal landscape. Okay, what's next?
Can I stealthily attempt to move around?
Check it out.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
Okay, where did you want to look?
I suppose going over to the eastern side.
Okay.
So sort of over here.
Sure. Well, I'll give you here first. In there, as you walk past, you can see this room contains 2 rusty iron crates in one corner and an iron bell-shaped contraption bolted to the floor in the opposite corner. The bell is 9 feet tall and painted black with several dents and dings in it. Every so often, the bell emits a loud ka-clunk sound.
Does it have an end to it?
It's the end of a bell.
I mean, you say it's got dents in it. Are the dents inward? Are they trying to come outward?
Give me another intelligence check, or you can I'll tell you what, investigation.
17.
17. The dents seem to be from it falling and almost collapsing in on itself. So with the 17, I will tell you that it was possibly elevated. It was held up to the ceiling at some point, but other than that, you've no idea what its function was.
I mean, approaching these iron crates, do they look like they've been sat there a long time? Do they?
Not a great deal of time. There's no lock on them. It's just like sort of a flat top with hinges at the back.
Could I check them for traps, please?
Absolutely, you can have another investigation for that. 15. So as you look around, the top isn't attached to the bottom. As you peer all the way around, there doesn't seem to be any string. You're pretty confident, or at least you can't spot any trap.
I use my old rapier to try and lift the lid.
Yeah, you can. Inside, you can see in each crate, so there's 2 crates, there's iron flasks, and marked in Infernal, which you can read, it says Demon Ichor. So you are in possession of 40 flasks of Demon Ichor.
Nice.
No, what can we use that?
What's
for?
in me? Sorry, there's no need for that.
And I don't see anything suspicious about the bell, did I?
No.
I would like to stealth past the bell.
Okay. So the rest of the gang, Grismore's going to try and keep up at a reasonably safe distance. If we take, what I'm going to do is push you further this way. So let me grab your token. So push you to.
I'd say I can't even see my code. There we go.
There you go. So we've investigated there. So you can see there's a door to the north. There's a passageway that leads round. Roll your stuff for me as well, if you don't mind.
That was so close to a natural one. 25.
Nice. At least it rolled the right way. So I'll complete this as best as I can for you. So there's a dead end in the corner here, and absolutely nothing of interest. You've got a door north and a door south still to investigate. The door to the north, I'll give you for free, you can hear sort of a clatter. A very quiet clatter that sounds as if there's an object being dropped.
Meow.
Do these doors have keyholes in them we can look through?
No, they're sort of quite futuristic for most D&D worlds with these sparks. There's like a button next to it that you figure out would open the door, and they're going to be Star Trek. Should we have Star Wars? Yeah, we'll have urgent Star Wars doors. You're pretty sure they just go shoot straight up.
Yeah.
So assuming that we open the doors, it's going to alert anyone instantly to our presence.
Oh.
Oh well, let's just open the door. Let's do a harper.
Yeah, let's harper
Just
it.
open the door. Okay. Position yourself around there, then I'll open that.
I mean,
The
can I
one-
check it for traps first?
Sure, go for it.
Hang on, where is everybody, actually?
You know what?
Is it sleight of hand or
Yeah.
investigation? Sorry.
Investigation.
Investigation and masturbation.
Stop that.
16.
16. Yeah, you're pretty sure. You're pretty sure there's no traps. As you press the button, it does open. And what you can see, let me make it visible too.
Is
There
it
you
a
go.
holder? Roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah, douche beholder. The DM really wants to test out 5e. So crouched on a pile of humanoid bones in the far lowest corner of the room is a hunched gnoll that looks underfed. It gnaws on a bone while cackling maniacally to itself. Near its nest is another iron door. Let me just move Zorchar in so you can see the other iron door there. Lying on the floor near to you is a pair of glass bell-shaped horns attached to some loose wires. They look like they were removed from a pair of tall, slender metal machines standing against the wall opposite you. As the door opens, this gnoll, cackling in the gnoll fashion, just goes back to eating the bones. It doesn't seem bothered by your presence.
Is that because it's a stinky, sweaty egg? No.
What do you want to do?
I would like to walk up to it and smash its head into the wall.
Okay. Right. Let's roll initiative.
I don't know why that just amused me so much. Oh. While we're rolling, did you know, fun fact, that wheel, you know, like in the spell that I cast before, comes from the Old English weller, which means, or wheeler, meaning well-being. Yeah, interesting fact.
Oh, thank you, Mark. I like an interesting fact. Right, do you want to roll your initiative then, Mark?
Yeah.
So we'll move Mephiston up to it.
I'm on 18. So, initiative. What does roll 18? All right. Okay. So far, so top. Oh yeah.
18. Yeah, you are top. So make your unarmed strike, Mephiston. We'll start it off with that.
18.
18 is exactly what you need. You can tell, even though this thing's underfed, what I'm going to ask for now is an Arcana check from Mephiston, please.
Oh, natural 1.
Yeah.
These barbecue sauce Doritos are the bomb, by the way. I've nearly eaten a whole massive bag of them. They're really nice.
So, as you roll your unarmed strike damage.
Oh, no juice.
There you
Of course, it'd just be one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
go.
So as you press this creature's head into the wall, it doesn't seem phased by it necessarily, and it just seems like its facial expressions don't change. It doesn't look at you with any malice. It has a sort of a knee-jerkish reaction where it will try and bite you, which I'll just roll now. 8 plus. Well, I'm going to tell you it misses. It misses its bite. But there's something odd about this creature. As you do that, it goes back to just picking up the bones and gnawing on it. So we can continue with the combat if you wish, or you could we could drop out of combat and try something else.
I would like to try smashing its head into the wall again.
Okay.
So
let's.
Is like a bit of a test this time to go.
So we'll go initiative order now then. So you've seen this exchange. Mark,
you try.
the next to act.
Right. I'm not going to waste a rage on one thing yet. I might do later. I mean, if it turns out to be absolutely nails. So, sod it, reckless.
Don't you have to rage to be reckless, or can you do it anyway?
I don't think so. I will double check now you've said.
I do believe you do have to be raging.
Where is it? Reckless attack. When you make your first attack on your soul, hang on, clear that. In the way. When you make the first attack roll on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on rolls using strength till start my next turn. But no, it doesn't have to. I don't have to be raging. According to this,
cool. Go for it.
I do to use my other ability thing though, but let's not. So yeah, first hit.
Yep.
Missed.
You have, yeah.
Second one.
Ooh, 1 and a 4.
Oh, stop! I'm being a nipple. All right, here we go. That's more like it.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's going to be 19.
Okay. Anything else?
Pole strike, yeah. Oh, 2 and a 3 missed.
So he misses. So he gets a turn. He's gonna move forwards and try and bite. Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna roll this.
Advantage if he's hitting me.
Oh, okay. It's 26 to hit you.
Missed.
I mean, you try it every time, Mark, but I don't believe you. That's 11 points of piercing damage.
11.
But that's all it does. As Zorchar takes a turn, you can still figure out this thing is a lot weightier than it suggests, and me and Noel would have crumpled under Nuzgron's first attack. So there's something going on, but it is fighting back. Zorchar's turn.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be a good thing to leave it alive, I don't think. Yeah, I think we should proceed with the twatting. I am going to go and filigree
You're going to proceed with twatting.
some blancmange briefly because I've run out of juice. I shall return.
If we're proceeding with a twatting fest, Zorchar will run up and proceeds twatted,
Okay, go for it.
so to speak. The short sword. 24.
24 hits.
26. 19 plus 4, 23.
Yeah. And your
And
nick,
then I would.
which you roll with advantage.
Dagger. Wait. So Nick is my dagger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. With a natural 20.
Yes.
So that makes it 2d4 plus 4, which is 10.
Nice. Anything else?
I would like to disengage and move back.
Bonus
little
action
bit.
disengage, which you can do with Nick. So Grismore's going to move in. He's going to use a cantrip of Story Wisp. It's for 23 hits. That's good damage. 19 radiant damage. Tom's probably, if he ever watches this back, screaming at me that other things he can do. That's Mephiston's turn. As you try to bang his head against the wall again, or are you going to change your plan?
No, I'm going to try something sharp and pointy now.
Yeah, it seems fair.
Oh, that's going to miss. That one, 15.
Yeah, 15 misses.
Try again. 27.
27 hits.
7 points.
7. Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark's turn. Take a breather. I'm going to stand and use my fan some more while tell Mark. Your go, Mark.
Sorry, did I leave at the worst possible time?
No.
Again.
We got through the combat pretty quick. He's still alive.
Okie dokie. We'll rinse and repeat. Reckless. Thank God I went reckless. Damage. 18.
Okay.
Second one. Natural 20.
Whee.
It'll be computers having a spaz out. Hang on. Wait. Oh, no, it's back. It didn't enjoy that at all. So, damage.
Yeah.
22.
Okay. Bonus.
Pole strike.
Well, you've critted, mate, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, so I could do it as a normal attack. Here we go. $20.
It's
16 damage. How's he looking?
He's still looking a bit ropey. And he is going to try and bite at you.
Fair play to him. It'd be at disadvantage if he was trying to get anyone else.
Yeah, he rolls a natural 20.
Oh, obviously he does. That missed, actually.
Can I have my opportunity attack against him now, please?
You can. He's going to do 14 against you, Mark.
That's going to be in my face.
26 hits, Luke.
10 points.
Gotcha. Takes us to Zorchar. He's looking roby now.
Zorchar is gonna run back in.
Woohoo!
He's gonna try and hit him with his short sword.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Do.
I'm going to sign up for all of them with mine.
It's down to Grizz and Lewis.
Well, from bonus action, I can try and hit him with my dagger.
I'll get him one more filter.
Oh, you don't have to use it. You've got your what's it, haven't you? You've got your mastery. So
Don't you actually have to hit for the mastery
I
for Nick?
don't think so, but you'd have to check. But I don't think so.
Hit dual wield.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can bonus action hit it. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
No, when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack instead of a bonus action.
Yeah,
Once
so
per turn.
bonus action instead.
No, you don't have to use a bonus action.
27.
27 hits.
But I didn't hit it.
You've still got your bonus.
I didn't hit it though, Mark. So
You don't have to. It's just as part of the attack action you can make your second attack.
You can hit if you want to.
Just
27
looked
to hit
it.
them.
Just looked it up.
8.
Gotcha. It's still up.
Oh,
Hotels.
Can't do anything else, can I?
You can. You still got your bonus action because you used Nick to
bonus
hit it.
action, smack it again.
Okay.
you can't do that. Oh, can you?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Well, my dagger is my bonus action,
Yeah.
so I took dual wield. And because I hit it that time, do I get Nick?
No.
Nope. Well, I've got to do E20.
Okay. So your damage is. I need to look
1d4
into that
plus
roll
4.
again.
7.
7. Okay. 7's still up. So let's see if Grismore can kill it. Come on, Grizz. Starry Wisp is going to hit for 25 to hit.
Burn my opponent to the crit.
15. Oh, it's still not enough. That means Mephiston, you get a chance to finish it. Finish as we started.
Finish him.
Okay.
Starry, starry night. Sniff my bum, it smells of shite.
I'm assuming I can cast Eldritch Blast whilst I'm stood next to it.
You can. It will be at a disadvantage because you're next to it.
Okay. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity because it's purely for science.
You're going to take the attack of opportunity? Okay, let's go
Yeah.
for it. Yeah, it's going to miss. Roll 16.
Okay.
For science.
19.
19 hits.
15 points of damage.
15 is going to kill it. How would you like it? Well, what I'm going to tell you, you can add this to your description. As it dies, it forms into a black humanoid bipedal frog shape. You know this to be a slard.
A salad.
A death slard, specifically. And as it dies, it looks as you as its sort of mind clears. It was under some kind of its shape changed, and it was under some kind of spell, and then it starts to do whatever you want to do to it.
Okay. So
yeah.
Mephiston slammed its head into the wall because he's still pissed off about being eaten. And then he pokes it with his sword once, and that doesn't really do anything to it. So then he kind of like steps back as it swings at him, and then lunges forward, blast into its face, and makes its head explode.
Okay, yeah. So its head.
That'll work.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's dead. The rest of this room now is clear. There's bones in the corner that it was gnawing on. The machinery itself, it doesn't take you long to figure out that this is some kind of a records room or a transmitting room. So all of the machinery in here is to do with transmitting or receiving information around the flying fortress, but there's nothing else of interest in here. There is a door to the east, and there's still a door to the south that you haven't been through, which... What would you like to do?
Mephiston will probably turn to the group and go, I feel better now.
You mate, that's great.
Yeah. It all
Um,
smells slightly cheesy and beefy at the same time.
Can I check his corpse to see if there is anything of interest on him?
It's pretty much melted to the ground. It's you know, he's an extraplanar being that didn't die in his home plane, so he's probably gone back to limbo to reform.
Yeah, they probably did him a favour.
So I would like to stealthily make my way to the south door.
To the there's one right next to you here, or there is the south, but we can do south first if you wish.
Oh no, if there's a door right there
Yeah.
Yes.
in the original room.
Yeah.
Tell you what, these new Space Wolf models and nails. I've literally got a Space Wolf Terminator throwing his thunder hammer.
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
So the room beyond, I'm going to move you into it. This dark room contains a metal console that has torn free of the wall to your right. Pinned between the console and another wall is a small desiccated winged devil that looks like it was crushed to death. In another corner stands a 3-foot block of infernal iron. It's a locked safe with clawed feet and a 3-dial mechanism built into its thick door. Each dial bears numerals written in infernal, and they seem to go from 0 to 9.
I'm still imagining like a little dog like stood next to us every time Dave was going, walls, sausages,
Sausages.
sausages.
Walls. Now you're talking sausages. Oh no.
Can I make an investigation check to the
Sure.
creature, see if it has anything on it?
Oh no.
Anything that I
That's
use, so I
great.
can't. Investigation. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, so as you're investigating around, you very much get the impression that it's a spine devil, one of the smaller flying creatures that has been crushed. You get the impression it was operating the console when the fortress crashed into Avernus. You can see trails, so the console tore free from one wall, pinned the devil against the other wall, crushing it to death. The console itself is non-functional. You're not sure of its original purpose, even with your natural 20. It's just beyond repair. But these 3 symbols, these rotating lock symbols, keep leaping out to you. The fact that they're written in numerals in infernal can only be a combination.
But I can't
In the
see
other room,
anything.
it was the record room, Dave. Is there anything that might hint to what the code is? Or
as you go back in there, I mean, that's a wonderful suggestion. There's nothing in there, nothing survived, unfortunately, that would give you a clue.
Does he? See if you can pull this console off this spine devil, see if there's something on the other side.
Oh, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, you manage to lift it off. The devil itself crumples to the side and then bursts into flame. It was the fact that it was trapped that was stopping it from actually passing on to the
sausage.
to the sausage, if nothing else. But there's nothing. There's no writing on it. There's no post-it note. There's no
post-it notes. Oh.
Nothing on the console of
No.
interest.
No.
Nothing on the walls.
Make my letters green and blue.
I mean, do we try 666 or 555?
I could cast augury again and see if it's a good idea to faff with it. Anyone interested in that? Shall we give it a go?
Does it look like a electronic safe or a mechanical safe?
This looks mechanical. It looks, whereas everything else is relatively futuristic and sort of high tech. This is an old. It looks like it doesn't belong.
I'm happy to have a crack at it. It's a case of, are we going to find...
I'll cast augury, Dave.
Okay. Yes, it's a good idea to look about with the dial.
I said, well, yeah. Grandpa says, let's faff.
Okay.
Let's
I would
try
like to check it
666. But if that's
I
a
would
bit,
like
isn't
to
it? Not infernal.
check it for traps.
Sure. You can roll your investigation.
My big, big.
25.
25. Yeah, I'm going to put you out of your misery. As you investigate, you're pretty sure that there's no traps, and as you spin one of the dials down just to check it, you spin the first one to a 6, and you can hear a very, very faint click, and you start to think
666.
and you put in 666, and then the door there's a hiss as the door swings open, and inside you can see adamantine rods.
How many?
9.
Grab them adamantine rods.
So they weigh about 3 pounds.
I'll carry them. I can carry massive amounts.
And there's engraved runes on them that, as you look, they spell out the words solar. Solar insidiator lock.
Soul Insidiator lock.
Yeah. Solar.
Sounds like Stan Lee's been over here with his Excelsior.
Insidiator lock. And they are numbered from 1 to 9.
Ooh. So yeah, we've got everything that he wants. Is there anything else we want to do while we're here?
Oh. No, I
So
don't
be
think we
careful
should.
of those 2 rocks that are knocking
Oh
about.
God, yeah. Yeah, let's try and be. We're really high off
Hopefully
the
get out.
ground, aren't we?
Yeah.
Can you cast Featherfall on us all, Lewis?
No. I mean, the only other option I've got is, I mean, it's a bit of a waste of a spell slot, really, but I can cast Fly on us at level 5. That'll take us all down, won't it?
Yeah. It means we could just jump out anywhere where there's a window.
There's obviously still another door to investigate if we want.
I think we should probably investigate the other door just because we're here, because I'm still raging officially.
Because I'm feeling particularly lazy. There isn't anything of interest in there except for one thing, which I was looking forward to running through. There's a console in one of the rooms, and as you start pressing the door, you can hear a soothing female voice will say, and I'll try and read this out because someone's written this in the Infernal. Aj Tanos is Zek is Ta Kraj Kanok is Modai Das, which translates to You are important. Promotion is your destiny. Asmodeus loves you.
Amazing.
Yeah, I thought that was
We
really.
have tried to get in touch with you about your extended warranty.
There's another one. It booms out and says abandon ship, and all kinds of things. But there's nothing else inside. And also because I'm feeling particularly lazy, we'll use your fly, Lou. We'll get you down to the ground, and we'll even get you back to Bell.
And
It's all about penises this session. We're going to change the title to the penis episode.
The dawn of man, we have been obsessed with. Will never change.
So as you return to Bell, he's a little bit put out. You can tell that he's not expecting you to return. And he looks sort of dismissively as he's sat there on his throne, and he'll say, "Oh, well, this was a mistake on my part. I didn't even create a pact with you. How concerning. Well, I have no need for those. I suggest that you take them back to El Churel and insert them in the companion. See what happens."
Insight check.
Sure.
I don't trust this guy. I don't know why. This is going to be really pants. Oh yeah, I haven't got a clue. He sounds totally legit.
He's because he's found new fire giants that are surrounding you, and he's sat there on his throne above the magma. As it's the heat now, because you're not resistant to the fire in there. You're exhausted just looking at him. He seems to be telling the truth. He's quite dismissive, and he'll finish by saying, "Well, I suppose I will uphold my end of the bargain, the Bleeding Citadel you were after," and he gives you directions to the Bleeding Citadel.
Right, let's get the fuck out of here. It's really hot. I think we have what we came for.
So what I'll do, I'll do two things. Let me give you. You've been after the directions to the Bleeding Citadel for so long now.
Yeah.
Map of Avernus.
Bleeding Citadel again.
Make sure I get it right. Bell's
Yeah.
Forge. Where are you? Bleeding Citadel. Get my glasses.
My mother-in-law.
For some reason I can't find it. That's fine.
Cheesy chimps.
Yeah, perhaps it's not. Perhaps it's not on there for some reason.
Oh, well.
I'll see if I can find it another time. But he points you towards the Bleeding Citadel. So that's kind of. Sorry, I'm doing that lazy thing again. Unless you have any other business, what I'm going to say to you is that that chapter that we've just been through, chapter 3, is split into two parts. There's the Path of the Demons and Path of the Devils, and you went between the two. You swapped backwards and forwards with the ideas that you gave me. As such, you've covered most of the encounters in the whole of Avernus. So it is with great pleasure I'll say level 11. Again, another level up. And next time, it will take us to the approach of the Bleeding Citadel.
Oh, yeah. Right, level on.
Getting so close to the end now.
I'm going to jump in really quickly and roll the d12.
Okay.
I get a 9, Dave.
Gotcha. D12. I get a 9, Mark.
Oh, lettuce. I was going to be happy with that.
12, Mark.
5. Hey, I'll take the 12 if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you going, Luke?
I don't know, because I don't really get anything with either.
So that's rolled hit points. 103.
Have a play, and we'll do yours another time. You tell me what you want.
Yeah.
It'll be. I tell you what. It'll be cleric or what's it? Won't it? Cleric or warlock. So it's D8 regardless.
Cleric or warlock. Yeah.
So if I've rolled a 3.
An 8.
There you go. Sammy, level 2 fighter.
103. It is 103.
I'm gonna subtly Dungeon Master mention to you that a level 2 fighter gives you action surge. Action surge means that you get a second set of actions.
So it's a D10.
Yeah. I have rolled 5.
I have rolled 6.
6 it is. Better than nothing.
Relentless rage.
I promise you, I won't rush too much more, and we'll do some more role playing in the future. But because it was a bit cobbled together, this wasn't. So,
yeah, it was,
is what it is. Right, let me turn the recording off. I've got all the notes I need from that, and I'll text everyone.